So rumor has it that bottom paint is susceptible to oven cleaner. So I went to the dollar store and I grabbed some of the most toxic oven cleaner that I could find. Well, it's all toxic, so let's not kid ourselves, but I figure why not? It's worth a shot. So I'm gonna do a test spot right here just to see. This is like a pretty thick area of bottom paint, and I do want to get rid of this bottom paint, so let's give it a shot and see what happens. It says you wait 10-15 minutes and then try to scrape it off. So and this stuff is super toxic, so be super careful with it. Oh God. Yeah. Disgusting. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes and the alarm went off on my phone, so we know it's 15 minutes, and doesn't look like it did much, but we're gonna give it a try here and just take some of it off. I got a little wire brush just to see if it made any effect at all. I do see some blue here. That's interesting. Definitely did something. I don't know if it's gonna take all of it off or just partially some, but looks like it softened it a bit. Just so you're aware of what you're working with here. You're working with sodium hydroxide, which is lye, essentially. For years I was a soap maker, and sodium hydroxide is some nasty stuff. It's super acidic. You breathe it in, it's gonna cause you problems with your lungs and things like that, which is why it does this to bottom paint. But used properly, it's actually quite effective. It's also a very natural thing. Sodium hydroxide is processed from ash of hardwoods like oaks, and it's a really interesting chemical. So it's even though it is natural, I wouldn't suggest that you get any on you. So wear proper gloves and things, but hit this with a sponge, maybe neutralize it a little bit and see where we're at. Sponge with some water. Now, one of my thoughts on this is maybe let this dry a bit and hit it again with the oven cleaner, and maybe let it sit for a little bit longer, like maybe say 30 minutes to an hour, and see if that in fact makes a little bit more of an impact on the paint. I would say it probably took off the top layer, you know, paint, but not real effective as of right now. I just got done with my third application of oven cleaner, letting it sit for like 30 minutes to 40 minutes each time, and then coming back with a power washer and removing it. I've been just focusing on this section and some of the side sections over here, and you can see it's taking it off. It's not as effective as I would like it to be, obviously. I don't think there's a real easy way to do this anyways. But I may do some more research and just find out, you know, you can see down here, that's what the paint used to look like. That green, it was another coat. I don't think it's algae because it doesn't come off unless I spray it with oven cleaner and then hit it with the power washer. So it's taking the layers off, and you can see in some spots we're down to the gel coat, you know. Doesn't seem to be affecting the gel coat at all. I mean, I'm spraying it up and doing overspray up here, and seems to be okay. But again, it's just taking a long time. The other side, I'm guessing, sat in the sun maybe for a little bit. You can see I've done this too, the same as in the front, and this is coming off a lot better than the other side. It just may have been a thinner coat too. I also may try hit it with a sander too, you know, and just knock it down a bit, but we'll see. Coming along.